Crossover basically describes the movement from when you give your life to Christ, before you give your life to Christ, when you give your life to Christ, whilst your life is, belongs to Christ, and the kind of experiences that you face. And so it's like a crossover between that. And also, typical gospel music is got a certain sound. Then you have secular music having a certain sound. But it's that crossover, the sound of my music, between what the church normally listens to and what the rest of the world loves to listen to. They all describe experiences, and they describe from different perspectives. So you have, like, for example, from the devil's perspective, which is actually giving you what's playing in the background. It's just telling you to do all kinds of stuff that you shouldn't really be doing, things that don't really glorify God. And then the third verse kind of tells you, like, the repercussions and stuff like that, as well as the hook. So you have stuff like Please You So Bad, which is describing how much you want to please God. And also the language which is used is very different. And it's something that people can relate to. It's not really language that only the church understands. It's like language that everybody else can relate to. You have No More Wrestling, which is when you give your life to Christ and you decide that you're not going to wrestle with Him anymore. And I think that's about to play. Yeah, No More Wrestling, which is just you surrender to God. That's it. You're not living a life that's not, pleasing to Him anymore. You have Saint, which is a friend of mine. He rapped. And then you have Revolution, who's singing on one of the songs, Please You So Bad, as well as rapping in another song called I Challenge You. Then you have like people like Remy, who's also in Please You So Bad, as well as No More Wrestling, having like additional vocals. He's doing some ad-libs towards the end of the song and some of the choruses. So. I worked with two major producers, so I worked with Usama or Magic, as he likes to be called, and with Efe Andre. I think they're slightly different. Usama's more calm, and it's like, he likes like beats that are soft and, but Efe really just goes hard. So he does not play, he just goes hard. So yeah, it's good to have that difference and that balance. But it's really funny because all the different beats, like when you listen to the album, they sound like, different people created each track. You have like old school kind of sound, and you have like the Dr. Dre kind of sound. It's just completely different. My engineers were Efe Andre again, who was also the producer, and I had Johnny, who was also mixing. They had different vibes, really. I think they kind of just got into the songs and were like, oh, we're going to add this here, we're going to put this here, we're going to make this happen, and yeah, it was crazy. I think even one time we had to go back in the booth because we just had crazy ideas just off of mixing, so yeah. I'm expecting them to just get absorbed in it, really. Just have that feeling that, this is a crossover, and it's time that, gospel music got to the top, really.
Can you hear yourself? Can you hear yourself? It's alright. Okay, cool. So what we'll do is come here, create two audio channels.